Ladies and gentlemen, now today, thanks to the content creator beta, we're going to be having our very first hands-on look at the brand new Cosmic Champion Super Skrull. Now, animations-wise and special attack-wise, this guy looks absolutely insane, but performance-wise, I kind of feel like he's a massive disappointment. He's just like a worse version of either Silver Surfer or Red Goblin, and it just takes so long to really get into meaningful damage on him. So I'll kind of show you his rotation and explain how he works. So at the start of the fight, you start with like 5 blank buffs, and every 1 second, either hitting into the opponent or taking a blocked hit is going to give you another one, and then they cap out at 5, and then you gain like additional power gain if you do have him awake in there, and it also pauses the buffs for I think about 15 seconds, and then kind of the loop resets there. So on a longer fight, we want to go to the special 3 here, and then we want to fire that off, and this is going to give us an aptitude buff, so it increases the potency of future fury effects by 60% for his damage output. You can see that initial combo, man, didn't really do too much there, taking him down 8% so far, and again, this is 6-star rank 2, Sig 200, man. So a lot of firepower on the base of this character. So from here on out, our plan is we want to use a special 1, and that's going to convert the Fury that we have into 5 armor up buffs. And then we want to use the special 2 to convert those armor up buffs back to a Fury, which then stacks on top of the 5 Fury that we can have from our Cosmic Charges here. Let's dodge this. Let's go in for a combo. And then straight into SP2 here. Okay, so we've got a maximum of 10 Fury here. So again, this is like his max power. And again, you can see some like slightly alright hits, and every single hit is applying a very quick burning incinerate as well. And the power gain, I always love characters with some pretty good power gain. So yeah, he's got like a nice kind of middle burn rotation, but then we need to go back to the, what is it, special 1 here again? Then let's dodge, smash him with another combo. And then we need to ramp up again to the special 2. I think this is probably like the best I've played him so far, man. Doing alright here. And then let's go for one more special 2, and it should be done. So yeah, I think that's the best I've played him, man. And that was about 130 hits on Winter Soldier. I think it was like a 2 and a bit minute kill. But again, in comparison to so many other crazy cosmic characters, and again, he's a character that doesn't really have a lot of base utility. He's got immunity to shock and incinerate, and also a power gain, and a very unreliable falter effect as well. Because his falter effect has a 25-second cooldown, but it can also trigger on blocked and parried hits. But I just feel like performance-wise, he actually does come under both Red Goblin and also Silver Surfer. And both of those characters have, at least in my opinion, either stronger damage output potential or kind of better general utility. But let's check out the damage against Captain Marvel. Again, he did a little bit better than I expected against Winter Soldier there. Right, let's go for a cheeky little SP1. You also do need to have a very aggressive opponent in order to keep the rotation going quite nicely. The power gain certainly does help sometimes make up for those less aggressive opponents. Right, let's go for SP2 here. I think we can rinse very quickly to another special 2 while I have these Furies active. So yeah, there's some pretty nice burst damage, like once he's like fully ramped up, that does come off of that special 2. Right, let's go. The animations do feel so much fun to play around with, dude. I love his animations so much. Like, the combo feels really good. The special 2 feels great to fire off. Right, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, that's just a bit of a showcase against Captain Marvel and also Winter Soldier. Again, that's almost 140 hits there. There's nothing that's extending that combo too much aside from the special 3. So he's definitely like dragging a bit behind in terms of general damage output. One area where he is going to have some use is the villains variant. So you've got the, the Genius and also Madness nodes there. So as long as the attacker has at least one armor up buff, you're going to be power draining the opponent. And also the armor breaks from the Iron Fist synergy as well are also going to be power locking the opponent. So again, he's got some like pretty good power control theoretically, but I haven't tested him yet on this path. But we can also see how he feels in some of the more mid-range fights. And also this is another potential con of the character. Again, if you can't incinerate the opponent, you are going to lose damage output. And incinerate immunity is becoming more and more common nowadays, I would say. But just like in a shorter fight, for example, here I'm just going to go straight for the special 1, and then we'll build up to SP2. It's quite fun here, though, with all of the power burn. It's a good little novelty there, man. So yeah, just going to parry for 1 armor up there. And also, one really fun thing as well is his heavy attack, man. His heavy attack's so cool. And again, this combined with the power burn feels pretty damn good. Alright, let's go for another special 2. Again, we are missing the incinerate damage there. Let's go! Dude, the animations feel really, really cheesy to play around with. Right. There we go. To be fair, man, we had a lot of additional hits off the combo meter, spamming heavies there. But yeah, I love his animations so much. Honestly, like, he's got top 10 best animations in the game. I think just pure stats and performance-wise, I really wanted him to be like a solid god tier character, but he just comes under the performance of existing characters that maybe aren't the most hype in the Cosmic class at the moment. And that is of significant concern, I reckon. Just because, again, I could compare him to Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider is just broken, though. Okay, nice. We managed to hit Guillotine there, which is awesome. I think we'll go for Special 2. Actually, probably should have gone for SP1. There's also a lot of bit paying attention to the rotation you got to do as well. Let's go for SP1 here. Like, he's definitely, like, not unplayable bad. I think he is going to have some uses in endgame content, but also to gain the insane power gain levels that we're seeing at the moment. Again, this is from a SIG 200 as well. So, without the Awakened ability, the damage output is going to be much, much lower. Again, Unawakened 6-star Super Skrull, like, that Winter Soldier fight would have really, really dragged on. And without the Awakened ability, you probably can't safely push the second Special 2 in the rotation. So yeah, I feel like without the Awakened ability, this character is going to feel like a real drag to get into. But anyway, let's try the next matchup. We got Captain America, and then we also move on to a slightly different part on the path where we got Enquiries as well. But there's also a little bit of a twist with the villain's Enquiries, that whenever you gain a Fury, it purifies all debuffs as well. We've also got Glancing here. I think Glancing is like somewhat countering our buff generation. I think. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying there. But I think you just get heavy attack spam here, man. It just like works way too well with the power drain combo here. I think with all the buffs as well, for certain like nodes and interactions, he could have some like somewhat interesting uses. Actually, probably should have gone for a special 1 there to start off with. Again, there's a little bit to pay attention to. But now let's race up to that SP2 if we can. But But yeah, I think for the villains variant, man, he's going to have some interesting uses. I think if you got Venom, Venom's probably still the, you know, better character to use it. Just because Venom is absolute god cheese mode for this variant, man. He's so much fun to play around with. Right, let's smash in a full combo here, straight into SP2. And there we go, Captain America goes down. So now we move on to a slightly different part of the path. So we've got Enquiries, and also whenever a villain champion gains a Fury buff as well, you purify all degeneration. So I think this should work out really, really nicely. But yeah, I'm not too sure here, man. So we'll see. Also, incinerates caused by the attacker deal 200% more damage as well. So yeah, we should be seeing like a lot more damage off that special too. I'm curious to see how this one works out here. And also because we're gaining, yeah, Fury via Enquiries, man. Just like additional cheat code here. Yeah, okay, like for this node combination, man. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. That's really good. I think, again, a lot of champions can be absolutely insane for this node combo here. But it's nice to know that Super Skrull is just god mode cheesing this, man. He's having a very, very fun time. Let's chuck in a full health potion here. I mean, if this was the character's standard damage output, I think we might be looking at a very different character. Right, let's knock this wasp down here. Oh gosh, that's the annoying thing as well, is that... Oh, actually, he is immune to shock, so we aren't going to get shocked when she evades. So yeah, maybe we can just go Psycho mode here, man. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's kind of like he's built for this node combo, man. This is just giving him so much more damage output here. Wow. It's just the Fury kind of further scaling up those incinerates, and then those incinerates dealing like 200% more damage. Yeah, this is pretty nuts, a Super Skrull right here. I'm glad that we found like a really a really solid use of this character. But yeah, I think he's going to be useful for like some interactions and some paths as well. Dude, those incinerates, they just drop the opponent, man. They go absolutely ham. Wow. Yeah, they scale up so well with the that Enquiries giving us like mad attack, and then, you know, the 200% incinerate. This is Super Skrull god mode right here. I'm actually like, I'm blown away by actually how well this is working. I didn't expect anywhere near this level of output, man. But this is fantastic. Yeah, as soon as we hit that point where we're applying the incinerates, just game over. Just absolutely smokes the opponent. Wow. I mean, you know, if he was like this all the time, he'd definitely be somewhat competitive with Cosmic Ghost Rider. But that's nuts, boys. That is a little bit nutty. Is the Iron Fist synergy also coming into effect here as well? It's one thing I haven't been paying attention to, man. Yeah, it's the Iron Fist synergy. I think it's the Iron Fist synergy as well. Did some pretty good work here. Yeah, it's as soon as we hit Overload, man. Oh, well, that's fun. That's really, really fun. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, even Unawakened as well worked great for that path, man. He's certainly going to have a, you know, a little bit of excitement going on there. But what node does Diablo have again? I think Diablo might be the best. Does he have the Enquiries node as well? Oh, yeah, dude. We got the God node here. Okay, this is fantastic. I mean, my my thoughts on Super Skrull. I mean, it's this one like crazy cheese combo for the character, but you know, it's certainly making me see how in the right scenario some of the stuff that he's got. It's definitely a bit of a cheese, and we are seeing like a lot more cheese node combinations added to the game. But yeah, that's yeah, that works. It certainly does work. But let's go for the final Joe Fixit boss here as well. I think this should be a really interesting opportunity to yeah, see how he feels on a slightly longer fight. I don't think we got anything that gives us like additional incinerate damage here. Yeah, we don't, but we do have the power control nodes as well, so this should be really, really useful. I meant to go for a slightly bigger potion there, man. Just make sure this man is you know, fully topped up and ready to go. Let's have a bit of a look again. This Joe Fix It is a very, very chunky final boss here. So I think in this scenario, I'm just going to parry so we can start getting the armor. Or do we get the power burn? Oh, we don't get the power burn. So yeah, there's no power burn here. It's only via the armor break. And we can only get that whenever we trigger a fury effect. Okay, so here we want to go for special 3, and we're going to have the stun after, so we can put in 2 full combos into this stun. Yeah, we also should start triggering the armor break as well, so yeah, that'll lock his power man, puts us in a much safer position here. I think here we want to go for SP1. Convert that armor. And then we want to race toward a SP2 here. Okay, nice, we got that going on. And also, like, while in standard combat as well, you are going to take some armor up buffs occasionally. But we're kind of like back to a fighting situation. I don't know, he's kind of doing okay here. I think, yeah, the special 2 burst damage, man, is definitely like very, very nice. Like when everything's lined up. It feels good. But then after you lose that, it's a little bit of getting everything back again here. Right, perfect. But you can get the job done, so that's, you know, always good to know. I think there are going to be some people that just due to his animations, man, and playstyle, like, he's got a really, really fun kit, man. I just feel like the animations, man, are so well done. This character is buttery smooth as well. He feels really, really good to play. It's just I do have concerns that he's not often going to be ranked up in comparison to, you know, like 10, 15 absolutely broken Cosmic champions. Like, Cosmic is probably like the second best class in the game in comparison to Mutant. So yeah, I think that's really where my concerns with Super Skrull lie. So we're going to go for a little bit of a few fights in Act 6-3 now. I thought we'd start off on the unblockable path, go for this Vulture here. Bit concerned though, we can't apply Incinerates in this matchup, so we are going to be losing like a level of damage output. And again, this kind of shows like one of his cons as well. Again, if you can't incinerate the opponent, you are going to be missing out on damage. And the base damage isn't particularly snazzy. It's a really good thing about, what was it, Silver Surfer for the most part, is he doesn't have any like damage over time debuff that he's relying on. Right, let's get those 5 armor ups here. And then hopefully we can hit Cosmic Overload. We need 2 more buffs to do that. Again, even hitting into block you can get the buffs, which is awesome. Dude, that fall through was actually really, really clutch there. Saved me for the first time. But the annoying thing about fall through is usually it just triggers on like a block hit or a parry. And sometimes you, you know, want to do those in order to get like 1 armor up buff to access PC utility or counter a certain mechanic. And again, having like easy access to armor up buffs can be really, really nice for certain matchups like Havoc. Okay, nice, 101 hits there. Again, a little bit lagging, man. A little bit lagging. I get so lost in like just playing around with his smooth animations that sometimes I don't look at the hit count mid-fight, and then it ends and I look at the hit count. I'm like, dude, that dragged on a while, man. Because I remember Cosmic Ghost Rider. Obviously, he's the top bar for a new crazy broken Cosmic champion. We're just murking all of these fights in like 30 hits. You know, everything will be dropping so incredibly quick. I don't know if, like, even on these shorter fights, it's better to go for SP3. I think on the next fight, I might try against Joe Fix It. Because, yeah, unless you have that aptitude as well, you're missing out on a fair amount of additional fury damage and all sorts. Let's go! Oh, dude, that was like the perfect leap there. She's still not down 50% though. God damn it! Okay, right, let's dodge this SP1. There we go. And now we just got to build this man back up to his special 2 again. Oh, dude, I love all the fire, man. The fire and like things fist pummeling away. It's so good. Oh, man, I just, I truly wish. If he had something like a 30 to 50% damage increase, man, Super Skrull would be nuts, man. He'd be so much better. He just needs like a little bit more of a booster. I feel like he's just a bit undertuned. But he's got some, he's got some alright utility again. Immune to Incinerate, Shock. Also, buff 5 Fury can plow through Unblockable as well. So in the right scenario, that could be very, very nice. I think we might test that out as well against Iron Man Infinity War in Abyss. Bit of fun. Just kind of see how that feels. I think the damage in Abyss is going to feel terrible. Oh, actually, here I did want to go for a special... Actually, we'll do the special 3 rotation on the next fight, man. Kind of already started the standard rotation here. Joe Fix It. He's not going down quickly, man. It's taking a while here. Okay, right. Special 1 here. Convert all those Furies to armor up. That was maybe the luckiest intercept of my life there. All skill though, boys. All skill. And there we go. Joe Fixes down. Oh, God. I hate how much I love to play this character, man. He's really, really enjoyable. Oh, damn it. Right. The more I play him, the more I like him, which is the worst part as well. Okay, so this fight, we're going to go special 3 rotation. Let's see how that feels. I think it might be a little bit better, because what we're finding in a lot of fights, can we do with class advantage as well, is we kind of run out of steam after the second SP2 and then need to build back up again anyway. So maybe this is going to give us like enough firepower just to smash in. I think, again, one of the things about the special 3, I don't think it power locks as well. I think it's just the standard stun. So yeah, we need to be careful about the opponent's power meter attacking in. Again, as long as you bait out SP1 beforehand, I think it should be okay for most people. Dodge at SP1 quick. Get a little bit more value out of those Furies. And convert. We can go for an intercept safely here, actually, because we do have the Falter mechanic in play. As long as the Falter debuff is on the opponent. And yeah, you get to go. It does take a few seconds to activate, though. Yeah, one more special 2 should easily finish this off, man. Nice. Yeah, I think even for kind of more mid-range fights, I think going for the special 3 is, I maybe the best way to play this character. But yeah, it's still early days, man. I don't know for sure. But anyway, I want to end this video by having a look at Iron Man Infinity War in the Abyss of Legends. Now, I thought a little bit of a better showcase would be to show against Abyss of Legends Darkhawk, because we can also show his invisibility counter. So he needs 4 armor up buffs if you want to counter invisibility at any one time, and 4 fury buffs if you want to counter unblockable and just punch through it there. So depending on where you are at in the rotation, again, either one can be the right thing to go for. But if you go for armor up buffs and hold on to them a bit too long, again, you're just going to be missing out on mad damage. But here, I think if we chuck in a 5 combo, again, this could work quite nicely against Darkhawk, because we get the 5 armor up buffs. He goes into stealth mode here. And then, actually, we should have a... Oh, do we need to hit Cosmic Overload to get Vigilance? Actually, I think we do, yeah. So yeah, it's not even kind of perfect in that regard, eh? Now if we go for a combo, quick special 2 there before my armor up's expired. And now we can punch through auto block. There you go. We don't gain like unblockable to attack through regular block though. We can get through auto block mechanics, which is nice. And then we get the 5 fury, so we can punch him while he's invisible. Sorry, the 5 armor. But actually, we can't do that until we gain our cosmic overload. Okay, nice. Now we can do it. Again, it's not really like perfect utility against Darkhawk here, but it's kind of enough to do something. The Abyss one heals way too much for him to really make too much of a dent here. I just want to show you guys how some of his mechanics be working. It's kind of annoying that you can't access them while ramping up. So you need to hit your cosmic overload. Now we've got 5 fury, so we can just mill it through this. Look at that. Unblockable, unblockable. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Go for a cheeky little SP2 here, see if we can rinse off a little bit of damage. And then, yeah, we actually don't have the armor ups required to counter invisible here, but we can still like 3 combo, for example. So yeah, the utility, again, in some scenarios and matchups, I think it's going to play better than in others. Darkhawk in the Abyss, you know, his damage is just like nowhere near the level that he's kind of viable for stuff like Abyssal Labyrinth of Legends by the look of it. But yeah, Super Skrull, again, he's fun to play in some pieces of content. I really do have big concerns about his damage output overall, just kind of weighing him down in comparison to so many other really broken cosmic characters. Again, you've got characters like Venom, Hyperion, Corvus Glaive, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Captain Marvel, Medusa, Venom the Duck, Silver Surfer, Red Goblin. There's like a laundry list of very, very strong and prominent cosmic champions. And yeah, I feel like he's going to be useful for some stuff, like the villains variants, buffs and that, and maybe some future node combinations as well in Act 7. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on Super Skrull in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed today's showcase, please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you all very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.